Hey, do you guys want to hear about the time that I almost gave ice cream to an international criminal? Alright, so I'm at the restaurant, the one that I work at, and this guy comes in, and he walks up to me, and he says, "Hey, can I get a baby vanilla cone?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, of course you can, dude. Can I get a name for your order?" And he's like, "Are you not going to make it right now?" And I explained to him that I am going to make it right now, but a lot of the times, in the 5 seconds it takes me to whip out a baby vanilla, the person who ordered it will walk to the back of the restaurant for whatever reason. And I like to have their name so I can be like, "Hey, Jack, I have your ice cream cone. Come get it." So I tell him that, and he says, "So I need to give you my name." And I'm like, "No, you don't have to, but I would really appreciate it if you did." And he looks at me for a second and he's like, "Never mind. I don't need it. Cancel the order." And he leaves. Like, just like that. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, is this man, like, on the run or something? Like was this, like, his pit stop on his, like, evasion from the police? So imagine if I, like, accidentally play a small part in taking down, like, the biggest meth kingpin in North America or something just because I made this video. That would be hilarious. Speaking of meth, I have a story about that. Kind of. So I live in the desert, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's currently the middle of summer. So it's really hot outside. And my car doesn't have air conditioning. Most of the time, whenever I go to work, I'll park like 3 blocks up the road because there's a shade tree up there and I'll just park underneath its shade. One day, my mother drove past the restaurant and she was looking for my car, like in the parking lot or whatever, and she didn't see it. So when I got back home, she was like, "Did you actually go to work today, or did you just like go out into the desert and pull a Breaking Bad?" And I'm like, "No, Mom, I'm not a drug dealer. I wish I was. I'd be making a lot more money if I was." I have a friend, his name is Michael, and people will often confuse me for him. It doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened like 3 or 4 times in the years that I've known him, right? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but first of all, it's a different person every time, basically. So it's not like just the one person making the same mistake over and over again. And secondly, this is what I look like. And this is what Michael looks like. I'm gonna scroll through a few different pictures of him because I have a lot of pictures of him. So I'm just gonna let those play real quick. Alright, hold on that one. Pause. So look at me and look at him and see if you can find any differences between the two of us. Now take your time. Take your time. It's alright. Anything notably different? Yeah, that's right. The hair. It's completely different. Not even similar. And I take great pride in my hair. This magnificent mane that flows in the wind. And you guys are out here confusing this for that? What the heck? Oh, also he's black. And I'm not. So I guess that's a difference too, isn't it? So, a few days ago, as of recording this video, I reached 200 subscribers on my channel. And then the next day, I was back down to 199. So that's pretty fun. But luckily, a few days after that, I joined a Discord call with some of my friends. And they looked at my channel, and they were like, "Yo, dude, you have like 199 subscribers. You're doing pretty good." And I'm like, "Thanks." But a few days ago, I actually did have 200. Someone just unsubscribed between then and now. And then one of them was like, "Dude, you know what? I have another YouTube account. Let me subscribe with that one too. And then you'll be back up to 200. And I'm like, "Yo, dude, awesome. Thanks." But then, my other friend unsubscribed, bringing me back down to 199. So if you currently aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. Bring me back up there. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you liked this video, then how about you leave a comment saying something like, you put the U in YouTube. and then I'll give it a little heart, and then I'll leave a reply saying, "Aw, thanks. But the real you was the friends we made along the way, because you're my friend now." It's a pretty good idea. I think that's a pretty good idea. Just food for thought. See you guys later. Bye.